the vibes of the video. That's better. Okay. Oh guys, look, I got these like super cool like bracelets and they're from this Instagram store and they just don't fit my arm. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I got a bit bored during quarantine and I decided to fuck around and ask some questions. So that's what I'm doing today. By the way, isn't this like the cutest thing ever? It's basically just like this rhinestone chain that I got from AliExpress and oh my god, it's just so cute. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video and I asked y'all to ask me questions on Instagram. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So let's get started, shall we? What are you studying at the moment? I am doing my A-levels. I was supposed to do my A2 in like May, June, but that got cancelled. Do you believe in astrology or what's your sign? I believe in astrology, but like to an extent, if that makes sense. I'm a Cancer, but according to my birthday, I'm supposed to be a Leo, but I got really bored one day and did a whole sign check thing and apparently I'm a Cancer. I feel like I definitely relate more to a Cancer than a Leo. The only reason why I believe in astrology is because the readings I read are so fucking accurate. Like some of them are insanely accurate and that's kind of scary. But I don't believe in astrology when it comes to like measuring compatibility or judging someone, if that makes sense. I wouldn't believe in it to an extent to let it affect or influence my actions. But yes, definitely do believe in astrology. What is the hardest pill to swallow? Just because you text first doesn't mean they ain't gonna leave first. This happens to so many of us. Just because someone's into you, or just because someone pursues you, or just because they're the first ones to start texting you, doesn't mean they're not gonna leave you. So yeah. An unpopular opinion. Let me think. Just because someone's genuinely nice doesn't mean they're a sin. It's okay to be sad over someone who doesn't care about you. I mean, we're all human and we're all normal and we shouldn't feel guilty for being sad over someone who's unworthy because, I mean, it just shows that you care and I don't see anything wrong with that. So stop beating yourself up just because you're sad over someone who clearly does not deserve you. It's normal and we all go through it. Can you cheat and still love someone? This obviously varies between situations, but I'm gonna just say this loud and clear and the answer is no. And yes, maybe your partner still loves you, but you have to realize they don't love you enough. They don't love you enough to be faithful to you and second, respect you. So yes, I would not consider that love because I don't think that type of love is worthy enough for your attention or your love back to them. Because yes, your partner may claim they still love you and shit, but if you're not gonna be loyal in a relationship, I don't see a point in being in a relationship. I said what I said. How do I get out of a friend zone? This does not answer your question, but I would just say stay in the friend zone. If you're in a friend zone, you're not gonna ever lose that person, right? If you try and escape the friend zone, however, and like you may end up dating them, you're gonna one day potentially risk losing that person forever. And even if you guys do break up and still be friends after you guys break up, it's not gonna be the same. They'll still be in your life, but you guys aren't gonna be as close as you were. So my suggestion is to just stay in the friend zone. Like, wouldn't you rather be friends with a super hot guy and never lose them rather than dating them and then one day just losing them? So yeah, the odds are in your favor, girl. How do you glow up? I feel like glowing up first comes obviously with age and like puberty and shit. And then it sounds so cliche, but I feel like it comes from within. You have to change your mindset. And a big game changer of that is gaining confidence. And that leads to the next question. How do I build self-confidence or how do I gain self-confidence? Self-confidence is something everyone kind of struggles with. I do struggle with self-confidence. I think we all do. So my best advice is to kind of fake it till you make it. That's what I do at least. I feel like to some people I may look like super confident, knowing my shit, knowing what I'm doing, but in reality I really don't. And in reality I have a lot of insecurities like a lot of other people on social media. For me, for instance, I just act as if I know what I'm doing. Tell yourself like, hey, you know what, you got this, and you know what, you're low-key fired. Stop being so mean to yourself. The biggest hater and the only opinion that should matter is from you. Like, you to yourself. Like, whatever you tell yourself, whatever you think of yourself, that's probably the only opinion that should matter. Because in the end of the day, everyone else, they don't care as much as you think. Like, in the end of the day, everyone's just kind of looking out for themselves. So you're insecure in how you look. You have to realize that not a lot of people will see that insecurity because only you are that invested into yourself. If that makes any sense. So yeah, how to glow up? I would say change your mindset, fake confidence. And yes, gaining confidence does not mean putting others down or thinking you're better than everyone else. Gaining confidence is just knowing your self-worth and how much you matter. Other external things to glow up, I would say wear makeup, get into a self-care routine, get enough sleep, and drink water and apple cider vinegar. That really helps detox and it really helps your skin as well and your digestion, and it ensures that nutrients are actually absorbed into your body. Start exercising, and I feel like set goals for yourself that you kind of want to achieve by the end of each day or just achieve at the end of each week, because that's what I do. Like, I found it so stupid at the start, like no offense, but I started actually writing down goals and things I want to accomplish each week, and I feel like that's really helped me organize my time, especially during quarantine. quarantine. So yeah, use this quarantine to glow up, change your mindset, do little things each day to kind of change your outcome, because you have to realize today's change will be tomorrow's results. So just doing something every single day will make the biggest difference next month. So yeah, use this quarantine wisely, okay? And then we can all come out looking bomb as fuck. Is A-levels hard? I don't know if I should do A-levels or foundation in science. Yes, A-levels is hard. Especially if you're doing all sciences, that shit is hard. Okay. I did 2 sciences and then I dropped it for 1 science, and I just find that science is just so fucking hard. But yes, I would say do A-levels because I feel like you have a lot of advantages if you do A-levels. At least if you want to study overseas, especially in the UK, that's probably favorable. If you want to do a medicine degree or engineering degree or something related to chemistry, A-levels is really helpful. It really gives you a strong foundation, especially if you want to do science. It's really heavily content based, and a lot of the things you learn in A-levels will be your first year in uni. So yes, do A-levels. Does size matter? No. I feel like it's just more on what you do with what you got rather with how much you have, because my bio teacher told me this and I don't know why the fuck I remember this, but he told me just because the mass is large doesn't mean it's gonna be reliable, and that is true. So yes, size does not matter, it's what you do with it does. Dream job. I would say I would like to be a successful boss of my own company, somewhere related into the beauty industry or something beauty related. I don't think I want to get into makeup specifically, because formulating makeup and making my own makeup brand, like, competitions are really high, and I feel like the cost is gonna be a lot, and I am not that creative, so probably not that. But maybe I might want to open up like a clinic, like a plastic surgery type clinic. I don't know, like that's gonna be pretty expensive to like fund as well. But I just want to be a successful boss of my own company. How much do you love BTS? More than I love myself sometimes, and that's kind of concerning. Favorite boba place? Cha Time, Koi, and Gongcha. Can you sign your name on my booty? I'm your biggest fan. Yes. Tell me when and where. Do you miss me like I miss you? I fucked around and got attached to you. What are your views on A-levels after taking it? Do you regret it? I would say there were periods of time going through it that I was like, oh my god, why the fuck did I take A-levels? Such a waste of time. Why did I do it? Now that I've gone through it, I do not regret it, because I feel like it has taught me a lot, especially like when it comes to endurance and just time management, and just taught me how to cope with stress as well, which I think we all need to go through in uni. So I feel like it's prepped me pretty well in that sense, but it's really heavily content based. So if you want to do like medicine, engineering, something science related, economics, actual science, I would say take A-levels. But if you do not want to do any of those and you want to just do like management, accountings, I would just say take foundation or CIMP or OSMAT, because I feel like those are more coursework based. So I feel like that's really good when it comes to like the management course. So whoever's planning to take A-levels, I just want you to be mentally prepared and want you to know what you're getting yourself into. But if you want to study overseas and get into like a good school, taking A-levels will be an advantage to you, especially overseas, because you don't have to do as well as you have to on like other courses such as like foundation or like CIMP and stuff. Are you planning to study overseas? If so, where? Yes, I am. I'm planning to study in UK. I applied to 5 schools in the UK and I got 3 offers back. I got rejected from 2 of my London schools. Embarrassing. Honestly, I don't even know why I aim so high. Like, I don't know why I aim so high. I just don't know why I aim so high. The fuck? Like, I recently just firmed my uni choices, and I'm probably the University of Bristol, and my second will probably be University of Bath. How was your first experience in college? I just turned 16 when I entered college, and I would say it has taught me to kind of adapt to like the amount of different people I met. Coming from an international school and transitioning into like somewhere like my public, is it public? I don't know, like a private college. I managed to meet different types of people from different types of backgrounds and a lot of international students as well. And it wasn't as sheltered as like sixth form or like going to a private school for A-levels, you know. It was more public. It was just so many more things, so it forced me to kind of just grow up, even though I entered college at a pretty young age. But I'm kind of grateful that I did that. How many piercings do you have? Love you, by the way. I have 8 piercings, I think. I have 4 on this side, 3 lobes, 1 helix, and I have a double helix and a double lobe. So yeah, I definitely want to get more though. The weekend or the weekend? The weekend. A lot of people were asking about skincare, and guys, I don't have a fucking skincare. My face was actually going through a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, recently, you can't see it through the camera, but if I zoom you guys in, you can kind of see like the texture on my face. It got really bad in November. I think it was after my A-levels. I used the Neutrogena Acne Oil-Free Facial Cleanser. It's helped helped me a lot with my skin. And then I use the Neutrogena salicylic acid leave on mask. It really helps unclog the pores so it's easier for exfoliating. I then use the Oxy patches. Those are really good as well. Like especially if you have a pimple and you put it on, like after 2 days of putting it on, like your pimple, like it doesn't hurt anymore and the swelling does go down. Definitely moisturize. And if your skin is kind of like prone to like little sweat dots or whatever, I would say use an oil-free moisturizer. Change your bed sheet, don't sleep on your face, stop touching your face. Drink apple cider vinegar with lemon water every morning before you eat. Do not drink it after you eat or during your eating because that will fuck up your like digestive insides. So I started doing that 2 days ago and I feel like my skin, like the texture wise, like it has improved so much. So yeah, a crazy moment you'll never forget. Probably getting barricaded at soundcheck at a BTS concert in Singapore. Yeah, I got barricaded at the soundcheck and I saw the members. They were literally like 5 feet away from me. I'm not even kidding. They were literally like right in front of my face. And Taeyong, Taeyong. My mans, he looked at me, guys. He made eye contact with me for 2 seconds. 2 seconds is a long ass time. It does not sound like a long time, but it's a long ass time. And he looked at me and I died a little on the inside. And I will never forget because he looked at his future girl and he didn't even know it at the time. So yeah, getting soundcheck at a BTS concert. No, getting barricade at a soundcheck at a BTS concert. Where do you buy your clothes from? I get most of my clothes from AliExpress actually. Like a lot of my clothes I wear, like they're either from like Shopee or like AliExpress. Yeah, I'm that bitch. Can you help me get a boy that I can flirt with until I get to the UK? Sure. For business inquiries, you kinda gotta email me. Who's your favorite Indian friend? Hania Ginger Snaps. How do you stop hurting? The only way to kind of overcome hurting is to just go through it. And yes, going through it sucks and it's going to hurt and it's going to be a lot of days of crying, but trust me, once you actually or let yourself feel hurt and actually go through it and actually cry for like I don't know how long, the outcome is just so worth it. Like coming from experience, like I went through it. It took me like 8 months to a year. I just came out a much stronger, better person. I definitely gained a lot and I grew a lot, I feel like. So yeah, the best solution to stop hurting is to let yourself feel hurt, let yourself go through it, let yourself feel it, and stop kind of procrastinating or stop pushing it away, or stop telling yourself it's okay when it's not okay. Stop distracting yourself with new people. Oh my god, yes! The #1 thing to not do when you're hurt is to involve other people. Like, don't use other people to stop your hurting because it's not gonna work. You're probably gonna hurt more people doing that and that's just not worth it, man. You just have to love yourself. This obviously sounds so fucking cliche. Think about it this way. Like, if you give yourself the ocean, you're not gonna accept the cup. And having that mentality is gonna avoid you getting hurt in the future. I feel like I just thought of all the things my partner did, how it just was not respectful and how he just did not care, I feel like. And then that kind of just made it easier for me to let go because I was like, no, if someone's gonna treat me like this, like, nah. So it definitely relates to the whole giving yourself the ocean, you're not gonna accept the cup. Worst drunk story. Do I have a worst drunk story? I think the worst one was, so this is basically after year 11, after my IGCSEs. The day my IGCSEs ended, and then my friends and I, we went to just like this bar near my house, and then my friends kind of slept over, and then we got home at 12 a.m. But oh my god, dude, we drank so much, and that was probably my first time like ever drinking. This was when I was super lightweight. We were all super lightweight. I was super young. Actually, no, I wasn't that young. I was 16. And I came home, I passed out on my bed, vomited on my bed, slept in my vomit, and the next day I woke up and I vomited again, and in total I vomited 7 times, 3 at night and 4 next morning on an empty stomach, and it was super disgusting. And this is probably the worst drunk experience ever. Ooh, oh, okay. What is your type? Aries? Okay, no. Heartbreaker? No, probably Kim Taeyong. Okay, for real. What does this question mean? Let me dissect it. As in what I would like to go for or what I actually get. Because those two, we all know like those two things are completely different. Like what we say we want, what we end up going for, those are two different things that have no correlation. So I'm gonna just mention the things that I find attractive and what I would like my future men to be. What I got, you guys can do your own stalking and find a correlation. I don't think there is any correlation actually. I don't really know, man. If a guy is confident, like I find that so attractive, and I'm probably gonna be attracted to you if you are confident. Confident, not arrogant. Confident. He has to know what he's doing. He has to low-key know that he's a shit. He has to have humor. Like he has to be funnier than me. Like, I feel like if a guy's ambitious, like I find that so attractive. If you're ambitious, like if he knows like low-key roughly what he wants to do in the future, and he talks about like his dream job and what he wants to do, talks about his goals in life, I'm like yes. Like, yes! Respectful and loyal, like, those two are just a must. Like, he has to be, like, emotionally mature. Not a lot of people I know are emotionally mature, especially at, like, age I'm at now. Like, we have to be able to have sensible conversations without it leading to an argument. I feel like we both have to communicate and comprehend. That's really important. He has to have good hair. Like, I don't know why. If you have good hair, like, I find it so attractive. Like, I don't know why. But yeah, that's definitely my type. So yeah, those are all the questions. That is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I might do in what I eat in a week. I don't know, like, I don't really eat the healthiest shit. So maybe if I sort my diet, then I'll probably do a what I eat in a week video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.